Well, President Obama has certainly been making the rounds on national TV lately. Tonight, he's going to have a primetime news conference. And within the past few weeks, he's been on 60 Minutes and The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Dr. Stephen Caliendo is here. He's the Associate Professor of Political Science at North Central College. He joins us for a look at all of those appearances. And first, you got 60 Minutes. You got Jay Leno. He did the brackets on ESPN for the College Basketball Challenge. Is this media overkill?
It might be. You know what? We're about to get more tonight. He's going and doing a primetime press conference where the journalists are going to, press corps is going to be able to ask him questions. And so some people think it's overkill. I think that he's sort of following in the mode of maybe an FDR and trying to talk to the people directly at a time of crisis, but he does run the risk, just like anything else, of brand overload. So there's a possibility of that.
And one of the more peculiar moments or interesting moments on 60 Minutes, he's talking to Steve Kraft about the economy, and he starts laughing. Let's take a listen to the clip and get your reaction.
You're sitting here and you are laughing about some of these problems. Are people going to look at this and say, I mean, he's sitting there just making jokes about money with him. How do you deal with it? I mean, explain your mood and your laughter.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be.
Are you punch drunk?
No, there's got to be a little gallows humor to get you through the day. You know, sometimes my.
There was even more laughter when he was explaining the plan. What do you think about that? Was it kind of an awkward moment?
It was a little bit awkward. It's a tough position to be in, though, really, because the first couple weeks of his administration, when he was trying to talk very soberly about the economy, he was getting attacked on AM talk radio every day for saying, "Where's the hope? Where's the hope? Where's the guy that we elected?" And now he's sort of trying to promote this image of positive and optimism, but it does look like sometimes that he doesn't seem to be taking it seriously. It's a tough. He's got. And it's very subtle because it's not just his words, but it's his facial expressions, it's his mannerisms, and so he's got to be considerate of all those things.
Well, you know what? Twitter becoming huge in all facets of life, and some viewers actually sent us some tweets on the subject. One of them wrote in, "I think it shows how Mr. Obama is really trying to stay open to the public. It's a little refreshing after 8 years of closed doors."
And another one said, "I thought that it was very rude and demeaning. I understand these things happen, but the president should know better."
We also heard from a third person who told us, you know what, I can't stand it. It's not presidential. He's the leader of our nation, not an entertainer. He seems to be confused about this. Final thoughts on him and the media?
Well, I don't think he's confused about it. I think it's very purposeful. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to like it. I think that folks who are prone to maybe not be a supporter of Obama anyway are definitely going to jump on this. But I think some folks who had their minds open also are a little bit concerned about the media saturation that's taken place over the last couple of weeks.
Right. You're going to stick around then?
I will. We'll talk next hour, sure. Okay.
All right, we'll talk about why he's still in campaign mode, it seems like, at some points. We'll be talking to Stephen again at 6:45.